Hello everyone, and welcome to another showcase session. My name is Hal, and today we're going to be redoing this image that we've done a couple of videos ago. If you haven't seen that video and you would like to see it now, there's a link on the screen above. What we did last time is we just used every automatic feature that we could find in Darktable. We wanted to edit it for beginners, and we did that, but I asked whether it would be helpful to redo this with a little bit more details and avoid using everything automatic, or at least see how we can improve on that, and some of you were interested in that, so here we go. If you're new to this format, the showcase sessions are where we apply what we've learned in the Darktable from A to Z series. Everything that I'm going to use in this video is already explained in a video or more in the Darktable from A to Z series. So if there is anything that you would like to know more in detail, or if anything is not clear, then go ahead and look it up in that series to learn more about it. Alright, let's crack on. Though last time we did continue and make it in black and white, that was just for demonstration purposes. I'm going to take the color version as the baseline, and we're going to compare it to this. To start, I'm going to go into the duplicate manager and create a duplicate with the original settings. If you click on duplicate, you'll get one with everything that you've already done, but we only want the original. Now, to make it a bit easier, I'm going to go back, gonna click on the one that was pre-edited, and well, not pre-edited, the one that we edited last time. Gonna go to the history stack, selective copy, take everything out and just use the white balance, and that's it, white balance. Oh well, where's the crop? And the crop. Okay, I'll go here and paste. This way we'll have the same crop at least, and that would make it easier. Okay, we not gonna start here, we'll start with the exposure as usual. Let's take this back to histogram, and I'm going to increase exposure until I'm happy with the midtones. I think that's good enough. Then filmic RGB, and just center this a bit. I'll use the reconstruct because I think there might be some overexposed, well, or there will be eventually, so let's try to do those, and I'll move this a little bit towards texture. Okay, I think that's it for filmic RGB. Alright, let's add first some general contrast. Yeah, good enough. Okay. I'm gonna add another one. As usual, right-clicking on this icon creates a new instance of the module in question. And then I'm going to select this part of her cheek. Darken it a bit. Okay. I think the face is already quite well lit, so we'll leave it as is. Alright, what's next? I'm not gonna play with the colors. I think this is a very nice background and skin color looks quite good to me. I'm just going to increase the colors a bit in the eyes and maybe on the mouth. Let's see. Start with this, and then, well, first I'll select the eyes. That's too much feathering, don't need that for this. Okay, let's see, I'll add some chroma and maybe a little bit more saturation. More saturation, or is that too much? That's fine. Not gonna do anything else, just that. And then another instance, this time I'm going to select the mouth. Doesn't have to be perfect. And well, we can change the color here if we wanted to. Of course not like this, but we can if we wanted to. I'm going to just add some color and not change it, just a tiny bit, and then to add some maybe 3D, I'll decrease the brilliance in the shadows and increase it a tiny bit in the highlights. Let's see, what did we do? Yeah, that looks good. More chroma. Let's see what happens if we go overboard. I think we might be changing the color on the lips too, on above it. Yeah, that's way too much in any case. Yeah, that looks good. Let's see. Yeah, very good. What did we do till now? In colors, that's how it was, that's how it is now. I think that's enough. Okay, what's next? Can we retouch this a little bit? I'm trying to make this look somehow Let's see how this looks. Okay, and then we've created here a bit of a different color, so I'm going to use the healing this time. Just get rid of that, and that should be okay. It is, except here it's a bit still weird. Go back to this and just I pressed the wrong button. I intended to press Control and I pressed Shift. So Control, oh, first I have to get rid of it. Again, Control. What's going on? Oh, it was Shift. I was just... It's been a long time. Yeah, see, it is Shift. Alright, that's the maximum opacity, and it's just this part. That's maybe too much. Okay. All right. And then we'll continue with this and go to the healing again, circles, and just try to change the big blemishes. We'll use blur after this. But for now, just the big blemishes, like I said. Okay, that seems to be about it. Okay, now I'm going to try some blurring. Let's see which, yeah, well, we'll start here. This seems to be coarse enough. Go to blur and I'll put 32 on the blur radius, and then but here we do need some feathering, quite a bit actually. If you press Shift and use the mouse wheel, you can change the feathering. After we have, oh, that's maybe a bit too much feathering. This is enough. After we've done that, we can readjust the selected area, the mask. Do the same here. Again, make sure that the eyes and other features are not included. That's probably not needed. It's just like this, it's good enough. Again, we don't want to include the eyes or the nose for that matter. Oh, talking about the nose, might come back and... Can we get rid of this with blurring the overexposure on the nose, we might. Otherwise we'll clone it from somewhere else. It's the flash, it's always ends up being too harsh on the nose. Let's see, what did we do till now? Okay, all right, let's continue. The next layer will half this and do the same. So here might want to lower the opacity a bit. It's starting to get harsh on the fine details. The same. Of course, you can change the opacity every time using the control button and scrolling the wheel, or you can change it once here if you want to. It's up to you. But if you change it here, you have to remember to change it back, because it will not reset by itself. Alright, we'll do as well the nose. I try to avoid giving a plastic look, so it's just to get rid of the harshness, but not to completely and utterly plastify the skin. Of course, all of that is subjective, and there's nothing wrong with the skin as it is. Alright, did we do this? We did that too. Okay, let's see how it is till now, and then we'll see if we still need to do anything. This looks good enough. Let's see what we did. Without, with, without, with. Okay, that seems good. Do we need to get rid of this completely? Let's see. Go back to the overall layer. I'll try the blur. No, sorry, not the blur, the healing. And then let's see. It's always difficult to, what did I do again? It's always difficult to find the correct place to clone for this, because you don't want the color to be completely different. As you can see, that's what happened now. You can of course make it smaller and increase the feather to try to limit that, but as well I think I'm going to lower the opacity, because we don't have to get rid of the light completely, just a little bit. Okay, that's much better. Let's compress the history stack, and I think that's it for retouch. Alright, after that I'm going to look for the diffuse and sharpen, and I'm going to just use the denoise fine as it is. I know that's not what we do, but well, I mean, that's not what we intended in this video, but some settings are good enough as they are. Of course, after that I'm going to create another one, and for this one as well I'm going to take the local contrast as a starting point, but I think that's a bit too much. I'll just lower the iterations to 5. Yeah, that's good enough. And I'll create a third one, and this one I'm going to, where is it? Oh, no, I I created the wrong, or I cloned the wrong module. There it is, diffuse or sharpen. And this one I'm going to do sharpen mosaicing, which is quite a harsh sharpen, but we're not going to leave it on the whole model, but we're going to create a mask and just put it on the eyes. And on the mouth, but maybe not as harsh on the mouth, but we'll fix that by changing the opacity. We'll put it at 80, 75, that's probably good enough. And on the brows, and let's see, what did we do? Can we see anything? I think we can. It helps define their features a bit better. You can see it. Okay. By the way, if you haven't seen this feature, it's quite cool. You can now, from the title, from the title of the module, you can click here to see the mask. It's very nice. You can as well, of course, rename them all, but if you didn't and you just want to see where each module is working in the image, you could directly check it. Nice. Okay, I think we're getting there. What else? I'm going to brighten the eyes a little bit. Let's see. They're already quite well lit, so not not by a huge amount, but I think a little bit of more light in the eyes could have a huge effect. Well, I'll start with something ridiculous. Whoa, alien. A little bit less. Let's see. Yeah, that's nice. And then we'll do another one to add some vignetting. If you hold the control button, you can rotate the mask, in case you didn't know. And we'll invert that, and let's see, -1. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, compress history stack. Anything else we would like to do still? What did I forget? It looks quite nice to me. It's quite easy because we started with a very nice photo, so you don't need to add a lot. We already did way too much than probably necessary, so but we are here to practice, so that's what we are doing. I think I'm happy with it like it is. Okay, now let's compare them. Okay, I'm going to take a snapshot, load the previous one as it is, and then go back up and click on the snapshot, and you can see that's the automated, well, it wasn't automated, but the easy mode, just using presets and defaults. And that's what we did today. We can as well go to light table. You can always do that by pressing L on your keyboard. Make sure we select both of them, and then we press X. Yeah, X to have them next to each other. So here's the previous one, and here's what we did today. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer and whether it was worth it to tinker with the photo a little bit more or not. Well, that's it for today. I hope that you found this video entertaining and interesting. If you have any questions, corrections, or requests, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.